Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Abhramam Bhangarahitam, Ajadam Vimalam Sada, Anandatirthamatulam, Bhajetapatrayapaham, Tapaswadhyaya Shushrusha, Krishna Puja Ratam Munim, Vishveshatirtha Vande, Parivurat Chakravartinam. Today I am going to speak about Bhuktiyoga. Everybody knows about the Bhakti Yoga, but now it is a new thing. It seems to be a new thing, but it is not a really new thing. It is old thing put in a new bottle, that's all. It is all started with Sri Krishna Paramatma, Uddhava, and it, in the mid of this chain, there is Madhvacharya, who gave a new fillip to this great Bhuktiyoga. Even now it is happening in Udupi Sri Krishna Matha and elsewhere. Only thing that we are filling some of the gaps in the Bhuktiyoga, original Bhuktiyoga. So in that way it is a old thing, but put it in a new perspective. The problem of modern man is we don't know how to reach God, how to feel Krishna. Everybody is saying, everybody is delivering lectures, everybody is going to temples, but going to temples and seeing the God is different thing. But experiencing God is different, feeling God is different. So there should be a way how to feel Him. There should be a beginning. Of course, many people, they get inspired. Tulsidasa get inspired. She got inspired in the smoke pipe. He was descending over the smoke pipe, and then he got realized that I am wasting my time, etc., etc. So many people. Purandradasa has got his that moment when he saw the Muguti in his wife's hand. So everybody has a moment of that kind of revelation or experiencing some miracles of God and turning into the path of Krishna. But not all people are very much fortunate to have that moment, that sitting under the Bodhi Vriksha. So it is a very easy upaya, very easy trick that Krishna Paramatma has given us, and Madhvacharya has used it to turn people into God's way. That is called Bhakti Yoga. So I will speak about Bhakti Yoga first, how Bhakti is yoga, how eating itself is yoga, and then our friend Srinidhi Acharya, he will speak about Vishveshatirtha Yajna, how we can feel, we can have the anusandhana of yajna while eating. So both things are complementary to each other. That's why we are having these two lectures today. I welcome all of you for the lecture. So how we get the feeling of Krishna? A very easy way. Madhvacharya has given this very easy way. You have to remember God while eating. That is the first step. And you should remember that you are eating the remainings of the Vishnu's prasada. It is not simply something you are eating a fresh meal. We should have that anusandhana of eating angelo. That is most important. In Hindi it is called as jhutan. We should be feeling that we are so we are at the very low stage where we are eating the remainings of Vishnu's Krishna's prasada. So Krishna has eaten it, and we are eating only the remaining things, the leftover things. in his plate. That is the main aim of this Bhuktiyoga. In that way, Bhukti turns into yoga. That is very interesting. And we have many reference to the Bhuktiyoga in various scriptures. For example, I have used my liberty to change some of the Bhagavata slokas. Gopyah kamad bhayat kamsaha dveshat chaityadayo nrupaha sambandhat vrushnaya snehat yoyam bhuktya vayam vibho. Original is the bhakti. It is what Narada is saying to Yudhishthira. Sambandhat vrushnaya. The Vrishni is the Yadu people. They got the intimacy of Vishnu, Krishna with, because they are relatives of they are the same clan. That's why they got bhakti, and they have some kind of reaching Krishna because they had the relation. And the Pandavas, you had got Krishna because you had so much intimacy, you had got that friendship. Sneha dyoyam, bhaktya vayam prabhu. We are all, Narada etc., we are all reaching to Krishna with our devotion, bhakti. But whereas that bhakti is not happening within us. The bhakti is there. Of course, everybody knows we are not independent, we are all under control of Krishna, everything that we understand. But we are not feeling it. That is the problem. So we cannot say bhaktya vayam prabhu. We are reaching to Krishna by our bhakti. Of course, everybody knows we are not so big bhaktas. Dasaraja says, baliyante dano madaleno ityadi, so many things are there. So we are not that very high bhaktas. So our beginning should be through this bhukti. So that's why bhuktya vayam vibho. It is what my intention. And it is same echoed in the Uddhava's Vachana to Krishna. Uddhava said, of course there are many people, many rishis who are trying to reach Krishna, the ultimate truth, with their high tapasya. Vatarasanaha ya rishayaha shramanaha urdhvamantinaha. They are vatarasana, they are only feeding with air, they are not even eating it. Yeah, so strict people, they are brahmakhyam dhamate yanti shantaha sannyasina amalaha. They have got rid of all their kalmashas. That is why they are shantas. They are going to reach Krishna. But we are not able to reach you in that way. Vayantviha mahayogin brahmantah karma vartmasu. We are still wandering in the ways of karma here in this samsara, in this world. It is very difficult for us to reach you in that way, the way rishis used to reach you. That's why we have found another way. Twadvartaya tarishyamaha tavakaihi dustaram tamaha. We just cross over this very dark andhakara with your varta, with only recitation of your name. Always we speak about you. Twadvartaya tarishyamaha tavakaihi dustaram tamaha. Smarantaha kirtayantastvam. Always we remember you. Kirtayantaste kritani gaditani cha. What you have done and what you have said, we will be always remembering and we are chanting that what you have told us, what you have taught us. Gati utsmita kshvela ikshana yandraloka vidambanam. We always remember how you behaved, how you just walked away in this world. Because Uddhava was a witness to the Krishna Avatara. That is why he says, Gati utsmita. Just we remember whenever we see Dwaraka, we remember how Krishna walked on this land. And how he smiled at us, Utsmita. And Ikshana. Utsmita is how he is smiling at us and how he was looking at us with his Ayatabhyam Vishalobhyam Lochanabhyam Vilokaya. It is very fortunate to be seen by Krishna. That is why he is speaking about Ikshana Kshveli. Some different pathantaras are there, and Kshveli is normally the play that Krishna had here in this world. Yandraloka is all he is imitating all of us ordinary people. He has nothing to do with all these things. So we have a great way. Tvayopabhukta sragandha vasolankara charchitaha uchishta bhojano dasas tavamayam jayamahi. Just we use whatever the robes that you have used, and whatever the malyas that you have used, and whatever the gandha that you have used, we wear it, we use it. Tvayopuhukta sark means it is mala, maybe jasmine, that's why we offer everything to the God and we use it, we should use it. Then we should feel the presence of God in these things. That is the essence of here. And using the gandha and vastra, it is also prevalent in Vaishnava traditions. Uchishta bhojanaha dasaha domayam deyami. It is way to cross over your maya by eating your uchishta. That is most important thing here. So when we eat it, we should feel the presence of Krishna. One fistful, whenever we take a handful of food in our hand to eat, we should feel the presence of Krishna, because whatever the food we offer to the Krishna, it will have the various forms of Krishna in it. The food has the forms of Krishna in it. Bite.
Bite.
Yes. Yes. Of course, in each bite, we should feel Krishna. Kavale Kavale Govinda Namasmarana, Kavale Kavale Govinda actually. In each bite, there is a Govinda, and we should feel that when we are eating, we are internalizing Krishna here. That is most important thing. Of course, we are eating the mortal food, that is okay, but there is Krishna in the mortal food. That is most important thing. And what we should do while eating these things, and there are various forms of Paramatma in each variety of dish that we prepare daily. It is all narrated in Harikatamsa and the various works. It is detailed. So, while we offer food to God, we should feel that God is there in all the food in various forms. And when we eat it, we should feel presence of Krishna in each of the bite. This is one important thing. But it is not the only way to internalize Krishna. There are many more things that we should follow while eating food. That's why this bhukti becomes yoga.
Non-veg
That I will come to. Non-veg I will give a discourse later on. Today not about the non-veg today. We only speak about Bhuktiyoga. So while eating, we should be reciting the name of Krishna. That is most important thing. We should not worry about anything else in this world. Totally free from worries. Then only it will become yoga. Otherwise it will become roga. Ayurveda, it gives us very heavy warning. When we have chinta, shoka, bhaya, krodha, dukkha, etc., not even a single bite will turn into good food for us. So we should be totally devoid of all the things while eating. Many people, they see TV, many people, they read newspapers or whatever things, and they will talking all around when they are eating, and they are seeing so many things here and there. It should be avoided. Then only it will become yoga. Bhojana Kutuhala warns us, Shrangara Veera Sambadhaha Shrunuyadhyaha Katha Shubhaha. One should listen to the stories of Krishna, either his Shringara Cheshta or his Veera Cheshta. Katha Shubhaha, they should be auspicious. Such Katha should be heard while eating. Tena Harsho Bhavetasya Bhunjanasya Mahipate. Then only he will be happy. You should happily eat it. You should not be worried about. Bhunjano Nabahu Bruyat. Etan Nanyacha Kinchana. He should not talk while eating. Nabahu Bruyat. Okay, this is enough. You should serve this thing or that thing. It is permissible. It is permitted. But not talking about all the things in the world. All Tom, Dick and Harry and everything that we continue to talk about while eating, that is all nonsense. Jugupsitam kathanchaiva nabruyat shrunuyat chatam. It is very heavy warning. we should not hear anything jugupsita that makes us some kind of nausea. So we should not hear anything that makes us disgusting things. We should not hear anything that makes us disgust while eating. Jugupsitam katham chaiva nabruyat shunuyachyatam. We should not talk about all such things and should not hear also. That is most important thing. And there is a big variety of how to eat all these things, etc., etc. So normally the Vaishnava tradition, we have this kind of bhojana paddhati, it is there. But what we forget is, somebody is highly shouting at the servers, you are not bringing this thing or that thing, you should serve this thing, and people are also, the servers are also asking what you should, and they are more and more, they are encouraging us to, and they are not only encouraging, but they are also putting more pressure on us while eating. This is all making some kind of disturbance in this Bhuktiyoga. Madhvacharya's original idea of having this chauki uta in Udupi, it is the original idea of the Bhuktiyoga. People should sit there, all the Bhagavad Bhaktas, they should sit there, they should be calm, and they should be listening to the Bhagavad Purana while having the food. That was the idea. That's why in the even now chauki they will have the Purana, and people should be hearing the kathas of Vishnu. But somehow we are not maintaining that atmosphere, the conducive atmosphere there. Somehow people are talking all around, etc. So many things are happening. So the idea of Bhuktiyoga is we should have a separate area, completely calm. Nobody should talk. There should be only Bhagavad Katha. We should be listening to the stories of Krishna. We should see Krishna. We should hear Krishna. And we should eat Krishna. So all our senses should be primarily focused on Krishna. Then only it will become Krishna. Smaram Sadgata Manasa. It is what Madhvacharya says. We should not Gunjeta Sadgatam Dhyayan Smaram Sadgata Manasa. It is what Madhvacharya says in Sadachara Smriti. If you are doing all unnecessary things, even you are sitting in Udupi or even sitting in front of Krishna, that helps nowhere. That is the problem. So each thing has its own, each dish it has its own form of Krishna, and that will make us more bhakta. When we eat, remembering the perfect form, the particular form of Krishna in each of the dish, and even simply drinking the water itself is it is enough to make us bhaktas. Because we see here in the Bhagavata, there is a shloka, Tamraparni Mahabhaga Mahatoya Kratamala Payasvini Kaveri cha Mahapunya Pratichi cha Mahanadi Ye Pipanti Jalantasa Manuja Manujeshwara Prayo Bhakta Bhagavati Vasudeva Amlashaya. Simply you drink Kaveri water, you will become bhakta. So the simple thing that helps us to feel God is forgotten. And we should practice this kind of Bhuktiyoga every day. The place should be calm, nobody should talk, everybody should be listening to the God, and we should be remembering God, have the Anusandhana of God. So all these things, hearing, reciting and remembering, and of course eating God, because when you eat each bite, you will be internalizing Krishna. So all these things happen simultaneously. That is Bhuktiyoga, and we hope we will be having a session, a workshop on Bhuktiyoga on December 22nd. I hope many of you will be able to join it. It is a day-long workshop. That what is the nature of this workshop? That I will give a brief summary here. There should be introduction to the whole workshop, and then we will have a bhajana session, and then meditation session, and then we will be having a introduction to the Bhuktiyoga, and how we should eat. The Ayurvedic method of eating and preparation of food, that is there. So organic food, Ayurvedic way of eating food, and this Bhuktiyoga all together will make a great course, workshop for the people. It is to train people in their daily activities. That is very important. They should practice this thing every day. They should, when they eat food, then certainly we will be able to have some kind of feeling of Krishna. We will be able to walk through the high roads of Bhakti Yoga. So this Bhakti Yoga that will lead to Bhakti Yoga.
According to Vishveshatirtha Swamiji, in his Ajna Patra, he has provided 48 minutes to the Bhojanam. 48 minutes, 2 Ghatika.
Yes. In Ayurveda, Nati Dhrutam Ashniyat, Nati Vilampitam Ashniyat. 2 things, Ushnam Ashniyat, Snigdham Ashniyat, Matravad Ashniyat. It should be always hot. Whatever you eat, it should be hot. And Snigdham Ashniyat should be with ghee or some kind of oil. Matravat, it should be in a right proportion. Should not eat high food. Jirane Ashniyat. You should eat when your previous food is already digested. Then only you should eat. Ishte deshe, ishta sarvopakaranam bhunjiyat. It should be, the place should be very pleasant for eating. Nati Trutam Ashniyat, Nati Vilambatim Ashniyat. The 8 sutras given by the Acharya Rishis in Ayurveda Sutra. And Sayam Pratar Dvijatina Ashanam, Sayam Pratar Manushyana Ashanam Shrudita. Not only the Dvijatina, Sayam Pratar Manushyana Ashanam Shrutichodita. Like Agnihotra performed in the morning and evening, Bhojana should be performed or should be taken only in the morning and evening. Nantara Bhojanam Kuryat, Agnihotra Samavidi. No food in afternoon. That is equivalent to intermittent fast that is in the vogue now. So, otherwise you should be having little bit of water. Atyambupanacha bhaveti doshah, anampupanacha sayeva doshah. Tasman naro vanhi vivardhanaya, punah punarvari pipeda bhure. Even without drinking water will be difficult. If you drink excess water, again your Agni will be very difficult to digest. So you should have little bit of water every now and then. Naro vanhi vivardhanaya punah punarvari pipeda bhure. In the in the time in between 2 meals, you should be having only water, enough water.
I think Muhur Vadi Viveda Bhuri, it is applicable in the time of Bhojana, not after taking the food. Nantara Bhojanam Kuriya. Nantara Bhojanam. Bhojanam means twice taking the food is advisable, acceptable. In between the time, no food or nor jalam, water can be taken.
Added to that, Bhojanante Vishamvari. So that is the reason Satadharma Swamiji also says that Viveda Bhuri, in the middle of the
in the time of Bhojanam only you can take little water. Once again you can take.
No, that is okay. Whenever you feel thirsty while having food, then you should have enough whatever the kind of water. But after the food, we should regularly have the water.
According to Ayurveda, there is
Atyambupanacha bhaved ajirnata, anampupanacha sayavadana. Ajirnata will happen if you don't have water after your food. Yesterday, somebody asked me, you are all Vaishnavite people, you are following strict rules. Nobody in your community should be terrified by these kinds of diseases. Nobody should be having diseases. Theoretically, yes, I told him, theoretically it is okay. These people are following all the strict rules, but the problem with them is they are not following other rules. That's why many people, they suffer various problems. But with adhering to the rules of Ayurveda, and also our Shastra, we should be able to come over all the diseases and all the worldly problems. The most important problem, the problem of our mind, that our mind is wandering elsewhere. To control over this mind, we should practice this Bhuktiyoga. I hope that will help us, people. With these words, I finish my introduction to the next lecture by Srinidhi Acharya.